hanging out until the ambulance leaves? Yeah, we can't grapple this vehicle. It's down to the rims on the rear. It's against policy. And then they're like, oh, he's going 95?
Jacob Melke, Sergeant, Arizona Department of Public Safety.
Alrighty, Sergeant, can you tell us where we are and what happened?
Yeah, we're northbound I-17 in the Durango curve. I don't know the exact time of the call because I haven't got a chance to look at it, but basically we received a call from a concerned citizen. It was westbound I-10 at like milepost 170, so a couple miles east of Riggs Road, of a white Silverado driving high rate of speed, having trouble maintaining its lane. Some units started heading that way. The vehicle exited at Wild Horse Pass, but ended up getting back on I-10 near Chandler. I was in that area, and I was doing 100 miles an hour to catch up to the vehicle, and I couldn't catch up to it. So we got to the split, basically, even just a little bit after that. 2 units got in behind it, went to light it up, make a traffic stop on it because they could see that the driver was not maintaining their lane, driving at a high rate of speed, about 100 miles an hour. As soon as the troopers put the lights on, the driver of the Silverado fled from us. It was a felony flight. Clearly was no indication of stopping. Shortly after the lights went on and the truck was still doing 100 miles an hour, it began driving extremely reckless. It was going through all 3 lanes of I-17. Basically, what appeared to us was trying to ram other vehicles. There was actually a tanker at one point almost ran into. So once we realized the recklessness of this person, their indifference to human life, we decided to deploy a grappler and try and stop it there. The grappler was not successful, however, because of the recklessness and the curve. The Silverado went off left in the median, hit the guardrail, and then rolled. And then we took a female, I would say probably in the 40s, 50 years of age, female into custody. Have some charges on her, possibly. Well, at least at this point, we'll have felony flight, reckless driving, endangerment, and we are still investigating if there's DUI alcohol involvement this time.
So you said it was a little bit further to the east of us is where you got the initial call. Do you know, was it just a singular call, or did you get multiple reports on this?
We had one caller who stayed in line with us, giving us updated information continuously from as far back as Riggs Road on I-10.
You say DUI is just being investigated, no obvious signs that you can say that?
Well, we have signs of impairment, but obviously we haven't had a chance to do any field sobriety tests. She's going to go to the hospital, so we have to follow up there.
Do you think the severity of the injuries, was it just kind of a precautionary transport?
Yeah, some minor complaints of pain, but there's no serious physical injuries that we can tell at this point.